And we didn't record this either. So we'll record the next one, or the next 7. But we basically dug a hole 3 feet deep, 1 foot above. The concrete form is 2 feet deep with another 6 feet, not another 6 feet, another 6-inch hole, another 2 feet. So there's a 2 feet 6-inch hole, a 1 foot 8-inch hole, and another 8-inch hole. And this is going to basically be a foundation for a big porch right here. But yeah, so we'll record that next time too. Forgot to hit record on that. Okay, I just want to warn anyone out there doing projects not to do some of the mistakes that we've made. We get an idea in our head and we run forward, and I say we, let me just say I. I get an idea in my head, it's half baked, we run forward with it and then we change our mind on it. So we were going to get a concrete pour right here, but the more we think about it, 1, we don't want to pay someone to do it, and 2, because that was the original goal. The original goal was to pay someone to come out here and pour that and get it all set. It's going to cost about $3,000. And the more we thought about it, we just don't like. I don't know. It's a lot of money. So we said, okay, well, instead we're going to pour these concrete pads. So what had happened was we got a guy out here. We quoted it. Going to be 12 feet out, 38 feet long. And so then we were like, okay, but before we can get this poured, we need to get our footers in place, that's the first one. We got to do the rest of them. We got to get that in place first, and then they can come out and pour the concrete around the footers, because you don't want to set the footers on top of it. You'll crack the pad. But the problem is, we went ahead because the guy who came out and quoted us said, well, it would be not, you need to level this grade up a little more, and it'll cost, it won't take as much concrete. Well, we had the septic, so we brought about 12 loads of dirt over here. I say about because that's why I wanted to stop right here and do a video. We moved this dirt out here way too early, because now we've changed our mind, and now we put all this dirt here. Now we got to move the dirt again. So we moved it over here. Now we're going to move it out. That's 1 wheelbarrow load. it kind of some of this water washed it out. Look at that. That's 1 wheelbarrow load. I got to do all that. So just try not to get ahead of yourselves before you just make a decision. Like, get your plan down. Maybe even go so far as to buy your material. Have a good plan, then start your projects. It'll save you a lot of energy. Because we were moving this pile, and now I got to move this dirt. And I thought, well, I'm just going to move it over here and put it in this pile, because we're going to do nice wall, whatever you call those little exterior walls. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, we're gonna put up some cross ties up here, bring the ground up a little and make it real nice. We're gonna have a little retaining wall. We're gonna build a little retaining wall so that doesn't keep creeping into here and then water's running into the building, because we need like a little slope here. And what's happened is all this mud that's really loose has now washed down, and now the water, instead of coming down into this little gully and coming this way, now water's going into the building. So I need to get this out now. So I say all that to say, I was about to dump all this here, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that again. So I'm putting it over there. That's fine. That could be an extra pile of dirt over there. I'm going to move all of that over there. We're going to build our retaining wall. And if we need any dirt, we'll bring it back. I can't move all this dirt here only to then turn around and say, yeah, but now you need to move it there. I'm just going to spend the extra energy to take this and stick it over there out of the way. And if we need it, we can bring it back if we need it. We're going to leave this one here until we go buy the retaining wall stuff. And we're going to build the retaining wall and see how much dirt we need. So before we move all this, because then we can just put the dirt in the retaining wall right here and here. And then whatever's left, I can move over there and then finish the wall. But all of this shouldn't have been done. We should not have done this. It's just now a waste of energy. So now I'm out here wasting energy and wasting time because we didn't have our plan before we started implementing the plan. And I know this. I'm a software developer. I know this is terrible. This is equivalent of coding before you have a design. You just want to do something. Well, it really is costly when you just want to do stuff. And guess what? This is what it's like if you go and code before having a plan. The plan changes and you just wasted all that time. The only bad part is this will take me a lot longer than it would for me to clean up some of my messed up code. So let me get back to it. Too long didn't read version is get a really, really good plan before you start executing. It'll save you a lot of time. Okay, I'm sitting here digging up the rest of this dirt. Almost done. And I scooped up, I think these are turtle eggs. I think. Look at that. They're soft. Huh. I don't know. There's another one. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to my dad, see if he knows. That's crazy. But yeah, so I was sitting here digging and just, whoop, right there. I think it's a turtle. Turtles like to get in there. And since it's rained, you see how smooth it is. I didn't even think to even look at that. So let me send a picture to my dad and see what he thinks. All right, we're making progress here. Got up all the dirt that was from that hole that we've got to redo. And we about got up all this dirt here. All right, so we have changed our mind yet again. Remember that video that I just recorded last night about this? Okay, same thing with our post. Wasn't quite happy with the final, when we thought about this, a couple things. One, we were going to pull a concrete pad, we changed our mind. We also had that a foot off the ground, which it really doesn't need to be a foot off the ground. That's going to be really hard for us to take that 6x6 post and stick it on top of there. So what we did is we made us a contraption. So we have the side-by-side winch, came down to a pulley, tied around. Come here and hold this apron. I'll see if I can describe it better if I set it up. So if we sit this up, the pulley was able to be chained to the post so that when the side-by-side winch pulled on this pulley, it wouldn't pull on the ladder. And then it went up across another pulley down, and we just wrapped this around the post, and when the side-by-side pulled this way, the pressure would pull straight up. Now, when we did that, the problem was this plastic was giving way. So I just took a crowbar, stuck it in there, and made sure that the crowbar was on this support and this support sideways, so it would give support right down this support beam and this support beam, ensuring that it could hold the weight. And I just sat here and monitored it while she slowly increased the pressure, and the post came right up out of the ground.
That's a 180-pound post, roughly?
Well, probably more now, because I see a lot of the concrete down there. We only got half the post, so it was probably like 120. That's like 120 pounds.
Cool. Good job.
Yep. We would have recorded while we were doing it, but we really didn't know what we were doing, so we were just trying to get it out of the way. Now we'll put a new post in.
A lot shorter.
And it'll be better. And next time, hopefully, we'll start planning ahead.
Hmm.
Look at the little guy. Look how little he is. Okay. Like, look, comparing to the screw head. Look at it. He's a weirdo. What's up, little man?
What if it's a girl?
What's up, little guy, gal thing? He's so cool.